Welcome to the daily levels for Tuesday, May 14. It's about 10 minutes before 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Market opens at 9:30, as you know. And after the market closes, we will come back to this chart and analyze all the trades taken in the E-minis based off of these levels. Here we are after the market has closed. Pretty interesting day today. I'm going to expand the chart. We're going to talk through this in detail because there is no recording. There was a recording, but I'll tell you why in a minute. Well, I'm not going to show it. And give me a second, I'll adjust the levels. We'll come right back to this. Well, first, in the big picture, at least on the daily chart, they are knocking on the door of the all-time highs. In fact, this top level here at 523.80 was based on the high of that breakdown candle back on April 4th, and they came up within pennies of it. Did not get there though. So just follow this. There was a recording this morning. The only thing it got was something here, which is a little atypical, not what I would typically advise. But I'll explain it when I get there. Nothing else was a trade today, and here's why. So after 9:45, the spiders were in the middle between these two levels. They came down first into 520.95, and a little bit of a heartbreaker. 1 penny from triggering this trade and shot up. So that level is satisfied in my book. I'm not going to trade anything using the typical rules or the typical process at this point going forward, although you can see the levels worked, but we'll talk about this other one in a minute. They got up here, and so the high of this candle was 522.41, so not quite close enough to where I would call that a near miss, but they pulled away pretty drastically. And typically, after enough time has passed, I'm willing to take that trade again, but other things are going on over here. We'll get to that in a minute. So they hit this level again, was not in this trade, or I would not take this trade again this soon later anyway, or soon after this, because in my book, this has been satisfied. I already said that. But when they got down here, it wasn't this level. It was actually right above it, 521 even, so 5 pennies above this. There was a convergence of a couple trend lines that I'd drawn based on some other things. So very atypical. Yes, I recorded this, but I was only looking for a couple points. I got 2.5 points. I was happy to see them bounce. I bought one contract, so basically just $120, something like that. So not much to see there. Waiting for this. They got up to here, and like I said, typically I would go short again on a recycle, but they consolidated under this for just about the right amount of time. I wish I could have seen a little bit more consolidation, but the way they were behaving on this and other charts, I felt like they were going to gun for this zone up here. So I did not take a trade here. It was a good thing I didn't, because they went through, but unfortunately, they kind of ran out of steam before they got up to this next level. So 523.80, look where they got. It was right before my line in the sand. 3:30 is when I stopped taking trades, so it was 3:24 p.m. They got to 523.78, 2 pennies, pulled away. Now, if you do the analysis after the fact, had they triggered this, it would have barely given you a base hit before they pulled up. I mean, like, you would have been in the money the whole time, but it was getting into the end of the day, and I don't like to be in trades when it's approaching 4 p.m. So this one didn't trade anyway. So no trades playing by the rules at all, and one little minor just kind of got lucky there with my just taking a few liberties. So no recording to see. I started to process this, and I had several hours of recording here, and I speed it up and I do some post editing on it, and it was just taking forever. I thought, what's the point of even showing this, because it basically shows me not even entering any of these trades except for this one little thing here. So anyway, I just told you, I just talked through the whole thing. So we'll just jump to the tracking log and take a look at it now. Here are the 3 levels, the ones shown in bold, but no levels were triggered because of what I just explained. Either a near miss or consolidation or both, so no points. And all I got was, I'm just calling it, it's not really a base, but I'm just coding it green here just so it fits. 2.5 points on the recycle of that on the short, or the when it came back down into it again. And then the other trades, same way, consolidation, near miss, didn't take them. So 2.5 points. Not worth a ton, but ended the day in the green, so it helps the averages and everything else. So the daily averages are just the average of the day, positive or negative. It counts every day that was above zero or below zero. It doesn't count a flat line trade. It just goes back in time to the beginning of 2022, and this is the total from that time. And then this is the total days that had trades and where levels were hit. Trades were taken. So you can based on these numbers here. Sometimes there's no trades taken, like today, for at least the playing by the rules log, which is this one right here. So if you look at these numbers, that's what they mean. So, anyway, those were the non trades today. Hope you found this interesting and helpful. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. We'll do this thing again tomorrow. Have a great day.